want to rub mind with the ESCOs so that based on what we have on our bylaw, so we have with us here this afternoon
Pharmacist Charles Oyemi, who is the General Secretary, ACPN, Lagos State. Welcome, sir.
Please. Okay. Also, will be joining us is PHARMACISTS, who is our able Vice Chairman, ACPN, Lagos State. Will be joining us, and also we have in our midst also.
We have pharmacist Uche Okolocha, a pharmacist and also a lawyer. We are privileged to have you here, sir. Welcome so much, sir.
Then also will be joining us soon is
Hello.
Position of the Association of Community Pharmacists of Nigeria, the national branch, the national body of Association of Community Practice Pharmacists. That is where we derive, that is the source of this bylaw, so that you see that this bylaw is rooted in a stable and strong foundation, because the national body is registered also with the CAC, that the CAC. That is where it derives its power from. So it's a body corporate, and it has common seal. That is the authority to act on its own. That is, we have gotten the foundation of this bylaw, and we see that it is solid and binds us as a body of community pharmacists. Then going further, in the provisions of the bylaw, in fact, it is clearly stated that this bylaw is subject to the laws of the national body known as Association of Community Pharmacists of Nigeria, which is a technical arm of the Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria. That is what I want to say, that it is subject to the constitution of the national body. That is one. Next, go down further. It says the aims and objectives of the bylaw. Why do we have this bylaw? I don't know, can we be projected the bylaws? So that if we just take the aims and objectives and then the membership, what makes you a member? Let me read out. Amongst the aims and objectives of these bylaws, there is the bylaws of the Association of Community Pharmacists of Nigeria, Lagos State Branch. 1. To protect, project, harmonize the overall interest of the overall interest of members of the association in community practice, especially in the areas of retail, wholesale, distribution, and other pharmaceutical services. You can see from this provision, it has stated the primary aim of this bylaw, and also it has not narrowed down the area of ratification, the people that are concerned. It has narrowed it down to the association of pharmacists in community practice, especially in the areas of retail, wholesale, distribution, and other pharmaceutical services. Secondly, to update practice methods of members in line with global best practices, such as, but not limited to, seminars, workshops, trainings, continuing education programs, amongst others, like the type we are having now, or we used to have, especially in YESBA. We do a lot of trainings. 3. To promote programs and maintain code of ethics that will further enhance the status of pharmacy and pharmacists, amongst others. To establish and maintain further relationship with other technical groups of the Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria, and indeed all other related and relevant professional bodies and organizations. If you go down for that to number 9, to do such other things as may be required to achieve the aims and objectives of the association's aim. So you see that the aims of this bylaw has been listed, and it's for us to pursue and see the way in which we can organize ourselves to achieve this aim. Another important section of this bylaw deals with membership. All the sections of the bylaw is important, but I'm just picking some relevant sections that we look at. Under membership, to review membership. How do you membership? And so you are, as far as the pharmacist that your member knows, you have to apply, you have to pay your dues, and you have to register with this member. So membership is subject to annual renewal and it's open to all the pharmacists in community pharmacy practice, pharmaceutical services, who maintain their register of pharmacists value. That is, as I've said earlier, you have to maintain your name in the register of pharmacists annually by paying the relevant dues. Secondly, he must be a financial member of the Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria, said that, and membership fees shall be determined from time to time by the association. And he must be attending He must be at attendance at meetings and should derive at least 50%. Let me say that again. Attendance at meetings should derive 50%, whether at the state or the zone. This is very important. So for you to be a member, you have to have attended at least 10 of it at the state or the zonal level. It makes it important that we should participate in meetings, whether at the state or at the zonal level. Then, going further down, we go to the zonal structure. By these provisions here, the zonal structure that we are operating today in Lagos State is established. This is the provision that gives our zonal structure its foundation. Under that section, it states that there shall be a zone of the association in each delineated segment of the state. Every member of the association must belong and must be actively involved. This is important, that every member of the association must belong to a zone and must be actively involved. What is used here is must. There's no way, or it's not optional. It's obligatory. Must belong to a zone and must be actively involved. The two words used here are obligatory, that is must, in the two conditions, that is must belong to a zone and must be actively involved. It is not only belonging to a zone, that is when you seek to renew your license, you rush and go and pay your dues. But you must be actively involved in the zone by not only by attending, by contributing to meetings and so on. Then the leadership structure of the zone, the tenures of the zonal executive and so on is now stated clearly. For want of time, I would like to go to the code of ethics. After the zonal structure, you have the executive committees, functions of the executives, and so on. Okay. Finally, to round up, let me just take a peek at the code of ethics. Just 1 minute. I think it's at the last part of the. Okay, the code of ethics. The first paragraph in the code of ethics states that all members shall at all times, in conjunction with the Pharmacists Council of Nigeria's Code of Ethics, be guided by the following basic statements on the professional ethics. That is the first sentence. Any offending member shall be disciplined as deemed by the association. By this paragraph, you are reminded that the paragraph listed here under, that is stating the code of ethics, is not alone. There is another code of ethics flowing from the Pharmacists Council of Nigeria that you have to observe and respect. So there are two codes of ethics, the one from the Pharmacists Council of Nigeria and the one listed here under. The code of ethics is clearly stated here. For want of time, we cannot run it through. And then after going through the code of ethics, it does this in summary with what is expected of a pharmacist practicing in the community sphere. I will not conclude without going to the emblems, the provision regarding to emblem. The emblem of the emblem is a property of the PSN, registered with the CAC, and is entrusted to the ACPN with power of attorney to manage. So the emblem belongs to the PSN, and the PSN has dedicated it to the ACPN to manage. And the emblem is the right. Every pharmacist in the community sphere can have the emblem as they wish, only if they meet the conditions listed hereunder. For want of time, I will have to round up now. That if we follow the bylaws and internalize it and practice the ethics as provided for in both the PCN laws and these bylaws, that as pharmacists practicing in the community sphere will go far. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Please, can we give him a wonderful round of applause? He has done justice to the bylaw by taking us through the bylaws. Now, I just want to state some ground rules for us to follow. If you are here, I don't expect us to connect via line. And if we are connecting, please make sure you don't dive in so that people that are watching us via Zoom and YouTube, they will not be hearing them on the ground. And as the discussion is going on, if you have any form of question you want to ask, if you are here, please you can write them down and pass it across to us. While if for those that are joining us via Zoom, please, we have a comment section there that you can drop any form of question you have for us to ask our panelists about the bylaw. There's chat box for you to drop your question. Now, the next night, we have a sponsor.
Our sponsors are Pathway Project Limited. We want to acknowledge them and thank them for being there. So what we're going to be doing next, we're going to be seeing a short video from our sponsor.
All right. And I also want to find out our sponsor is Pathway Project Limited. I want to find out, are they ready to present?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I guess they are not ready yet.
We are ready, sir. We are here, sir. We are ready, sir. Can you hear me?
Okay, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Please just have 5 minutes for the presentation.
Okay. Okay. Let me share my screen. Thank you. Okay, I don't know. Can you see my screen, Sars? And Mars?
Yes, we can.
All right. We can see
good. Okay, good. Thank you so much for the audience, and it's a delight to be part of this program in the line with sponsorship. So basically, Pathway Project is licensed by the Central Bank of Nigeria for providing payment solution. So we have 2 licenses from CBN. We have a PHSP license. We have a mobile money license. We are also payment card industry security compliance. That's PCI DSS. We are connected to the central switch. So we are connected to all the banks in Nigeria. So basically, Pathway Project is a company that provides payment solution. In today's parlance, it's called fintech. So we are a fintech company. So what we are bringing to ACPN YESBA is a convenient payment solution. Very convenient. Today, there are challenges associated with POS transactions, right? So Bank3D VAPS is designed to handle those challenges. You have a cashier, you have a sales girls that a customer want to pay. through transfer. So ordinarily, what happened today is that the salesperson will call you to confirm if you have seen the alert and all those details, right? So what we are trying to address is that there's no need for the salesperson to call you anymore, for your sales girl to call you anymore. If you have 3 different branches, right, they will collect payment via bank transfer, via USSD, and confirm the payment instantly. They don't need to call you, but they will not have access to the payment. They can only confirm, and the customer will know that they've confirmed the payment. Wherever you are, you have access to the payment. So your salespeople can only confirm with this solution. They cannot have access to take the money or view the money. They can only confirm that the payment has gone through and show the customer the receipt, right? So basically, a customer can pay you through bank transfer. They can pay you through USSD. We are also integrating QR code and MPOS. MPOS is mobile POS. So those ones we are launching that soonest. So as I'm talking to you now, we have a couple of we have some pharmacists, existing pharmacists are using this solution, and they are happy with it. So that's basically what Bank 3D is all about. So I don't mind. I can liaise with the executive. For those who are interested, who can come to your pharmaceutical shop and have a one-on-one detailed meeting with you on how this works. Okay, so that's basically, so what value are we bringing? Like I said, your cashiers can confirm payment made by your customers instantly without having access to call you or keeping the customers waiting. The customer will also see the payment. Okay, and then we are also trying to limit any fraudulent. The existing payment today with existing bank account is that somebody that knows your bank account can forge SMS alert and show you that they've debited him, and then you release your goods to him. So Bank 3D is trying to come out. There is no fraudulent transaction with Bank 3D payment, right? So another benefit for pharmacists is that it provides a dashboard for you to monitor and view what assigned cashier staff collect from your customers at any given time. So you have a dashboard. If you have 10 cashiers, 10 salespeople, you will know how much they are collecting. You will see it on your dashboard. Very seamless, detailed reporting. And then the payment from your customers is settled instantly to your wallet. This will not be 2 days, 3 days. You know, your payment is not settled. You will see it immediately, reflect in your wallet. And then you can move this money from your wallet to your bank account. And then the good thing is that moving the money from your wallet to your bank account is free, right? So you can also sweep funds in their wallet to their bank account anytime they wish. So you can leave it in your wallet. Anytime you want to sweep it to your bank account, you can sweep it to your bank account. Very flexible, very convenient, and very, very robust. Now, the good thing about this application, it can be downloaded today on a Play Store, okay, on Android Play Store. It can also be downloaded on Apple Play Store today, right? So that's the wonderful thing about the application. Now, let me come again. Sorry. Okay, good. Okay, so okay, so you can download it from Play Store, from Apple. When you download it, the simple thing, just click on sign up to activate the account. So you basically go to Play Store, type Bank 3D on Play Store, or you go to Apple Store, type Bank 3D on Apple Store, right? Click on sign up. It will require you to provide your basic KYC document, your name, your company name, BVN, and all that. Basically, you activate. You can now create your cashier. And then the good thing about creating your cashier is that you can create them, you can deactivate them, right? So even if you create a cashier today and the cashier is leaving, it's very seamless. You can easily deactivate a cashier that is leaving and create another cashier. So it's a mobile application, right? So when you create it, they will send you your login details. So you can see your balance instantly. You know how much you have. Only you have access to this balance. Your cashiers can only see the one they are transacting. And immediately after that transaction, they have limited time to see it. But you can log in and see your transaction in the dashboard very seamlessly. You can use it to manage your multiple pharmaceutical shops, right? So it's a mobile friendly. You can create a cashier. Creating a cashier is very simple. Make sure you log in, you will see an icon, add new cashier. So add new cashier is already on the app. So that's how to create a cashier. But you create a cashier, they will just send your cashier details. You just have access to the app. You can always delete a cashier that have left maybe that stop working from you, you can always add new cashier. Okay, so to initiate payment is very simple. You know, you can just go to payment button and initiate payment. Okay. So, like I said, USSD bank transfer, we are getting QR code. QR code means somebody can easily scan. And then basically, that was designed to respond to COVID-19, right? So this is purely contactless payment. Nobody needs to contact anybody. They can just pay via USSD, via bank transfer, and very seamless. So QR is coming. You can scan your product and make payment instantly. So, okay. So, like I said, USSD channel is very simple. So the customer doesn't need to type details, long details to make payments, right? So basically a USSD string, one string will be generated. Like for example, if the customer is paying to First Bank, right? He's paying 5,000 naira to First Bank. This is what will be generated to you. And then you just ask the customer to dial the number *894*00*3773#. Every bank have their unique USSD. Immediately a customer dials this on his phone, one line, the customer will put his PIN and his account will be debited. Your own wallet will be credited instantly. It doesn't waste time at all. Very seamless kind of payment. So you have a detailed report, like I said. So this is basically what Bank 3D is all about. And then again, it's also good to know that we are behind the banks. Before now, we'll be providing payment solutions to virtually the 21 banks in Nigeria, right? So we build it, we white label it for them. They will now put their own name. You know, a lot of banks are using our payment solution as well. We build our payment solution for banks as well. So we have a couple of other payment products like Ready Cash, like Payzone, and then Bank 3D as well. So thank you so much. And then for inquiry, like I said, any interested party can drop their name with the executive or their details so that we can come one-on-one to the pharmaceutical store and then put them through. You can also ask their questions, but it's simple, very seamless. You can download it on your own. You can also even sign up on your own, do all those things on your own. So for more inquiries on this product, an email can be sent to vapsteam@parkwayproject.com, vapsteam@parkwayproject.com, or you can call us at 08170335004, and the other number as well, 09011625006. This is the corporate office number. You can also take my own personal number as well. And then my own personal number is 08139337767. 08139337767. My name is Dire Chidi. So I'm the sales executive for VAP's products for Parkway Project. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it.
We are going straight to the question and answer time. So I'm directing this question to the secretary from Charles. What is ACPN doing to people that are flouting the rules of no sales of prescription drugs online?
Thank you very much for that question. If you look at our bylaw, we already have it in our code of conduct in there. Generally, we have our regulatory body, that is PCA, which also constitutes what we call the PIC. If we don't come up with this information, there is no way the PIC will just run half. The first thing we have been saying and the clamoring on is that we need to make noise about this. That's why it's the regulatory body that needs to go and make action, because we found out that Jumia and the like of even supermarkets now selling drugs because of the era of COVID now that came. So everybody wants to sell all manner of things that people are asking for. But if we don't get these reports, there is no way the PIC will work on it. So all of us are clamoring on that. Let's get the report, the PIC meets, and then the constituted body can then act on it. It's not just only ACPN now that can just go out. We have a regulated body that is meant to do this, but so we need those information. That's what we can act on, and evidence of that. And the NAFDAC is part of people that are also regulating on these matters. So we need those evidence that we can present, because if we don't have this, there is no way we as a body as ACPN cannot move and like that unless we get those information. And I believe I've been able to get that. If there's any clarification, please that's why we are here.
Thank you very much. From what is he has said is that ACPN needs reports. We should report, then people will act on it. But I'm sure you people have been seeing some online yourself. You'll be seeing without we reporting. ACPN, yes. We have been seeing. So you see what has ACPN done about it?
Okay. Charles has already said something, and that is the fact that ACPN cannot single-handedly do anything to these people. We can only make an effort together with the regulatory bodies, and that is what we are doing. Like he said, it's not even only the people saying that. There are people around us that are making our businesses more difficult. We report them, but we don't give the exact address of these people. It's difficult for PIC when they go out to actually go to those places, because we had an issue in our zone some time ago, and because the address was not there, they could not locate those people. So in our mapping and reporting these people, we have to be exact, and we cannot do it alone. We need your support, and then the regulatory body that is important arm that really deal with these people.
Let me give another clarification. Okay, you say ACPN is safe. For example, there was a time they reported about junior selling products, and it was reported, which we also asked. Of my dear colleagues, it's our members that are putting this in. So it's not junior; it's just how I put it. It's a platform, and our colleagues are the ones now saying that okay. We are selling all this manner of things. By the time we ask Junior that, okay, can we have the contact of this person? They just always say that it's just anyone that comes in, and the people that, because they just only give us the name of the pharmacy, but no contact of it. You see, no address. So it's us. No, there's no smoke with empire. We are actually the problem. That's why we have this bylaws in here, and we have this problem. But this thing don't just happen that it is we that we need to put our house in order. And if we don't put our house in order, there is no way we can get this thing clear. So I think the forum like this is where we can also do that. That's why we said that if you get any information, you come with that evidence, we can act, not just an assumption, not just with all this, just all that. You see, anything can be on the social media, anything can be on the platform, but it's just like a wind that is blowing. But if we have the evidence that we can be able to trace on, that is what we can give on the PIC. That's what we can be able to plan on that. This is the fellow colleague that have done this, that now we can nail on board, committee can act on. But without that, just anybody can prove that they are not the one.
Thank you.
Right, thank you very much for that clarification. There's another question here, which is saying dues and who to pay the dues. They are talking about the normal dues that we always pay. We want to know what are the dues and who exactly are the people that are supposed to pay the dues. I'm sure if I'm reading the mind of the person who sent in this question, maybe trying to find out, is this the owner of the pharmacy or is the supervisor pharmacy itself that is supposed to pay the due? We want to know what are the dues and who supposed to pay the dues. I want to answer this.
If you go by our Bible, I will still say it's in there. That's why we give you a listing. Every member has it. And we picked it up last year. First, who is the membership? Our member. Membership shall be subjected to annual renewal and is open to all currently registered pharmacists working full-time in a registered community pharmacy practice. So if you have a pharmacist that's fully registered, that's the full-time staff of yours, not just only the owner. Now you have a pharmacist that is fully registered in your pharmacy full-time working there. Yes, we will pay the due, not just only the owner. Because that person is working in that community pharmacy. You understand? That is the number one that means is our member. So because you are working in the community pharmacy, that's where you are attending your patient. That's where you go. If you have any challenge, you are the one that comes here to rescue. You are not saying that is only the owner who wants to attend to. Let me give you an example. We won't say that because let me say, okay, all those skin pharmacies, for example, maybe next now, and a pharmacist on duty is the one that has an issue. We'll not say not this because it's the owner that is the one that registered. As long as that person is working in that pharmacy, is a member. So any full-time pharmacist working in any pharmacy is a member and needs to pay. So not just only the owner.
Or the company pays for it.
That is subject to the agreement of the pharmacy owner. You understand? But what I'm saying here is that they are our member, they are not to pay. Now that is when you are now signing an agreement with your owner, you are the one that will now say that okay, you are the one paying my fees, so it's already in your payroll agreement or their package. So that's not our own rule.
Thank you very much, Pastor Charles, for that. So, from what he has said, before you pick up the job, you must agree with your employer that he will pay your dues or he won't pay your dues, but you must pay your dues. That is what he has said. Before we continue, let's welcome Kwantulu Lofajayi, who happens to be the ACPN financial welcome. So we go straight to the next So the next question we have now, for someone that wants to relocate, how do you withdraw from this? Relocate outside the country. Outside the country. Then you can also answer within the state. So give us both.
I don't know if you can hear me. Okay. We said to, as long as you are paid, you are the financial member. Now, if you are relocating, you see, your due that you are paid means I've covered you for that year. It's just only from January 1st to December 31st. So by the time probably I'm leaving the state, maybe in the middle of March or maybe April, your due has only covered you for that year. So even if by next year we don't expect, as long as we are not in Lagos, so you are not covered any longer. So even if you are relocating, it's just like if you are paid for your license for this year. Even if you decide to go to Canada today, you are paying for your license December 31st this year. That is what it means that okay, you are covered. So as long as you are in Lagos for that year, yes, you are being covered. If you are relocated out of Lagos, then it's not to be a I don't know. Not just another state. No, if you now go to when they now come to for another state, yes, they have to get it. They are living in here because if they are coming also to Lagos from another state, they also pay what we call admission or to PSN. So they come with an introductory that will welcome them. So that one is more.
For the instance of someone relocating outside the country, by the time he comes back, if that documentation has been done, all the time the pharmacist is not around, it's going to be like a waiver.
You can't pay, when you are not around. So it's going to be a good. But in an instance where the person just left without proper documentation, by the time it comes back, they assume this person has been around practicing without registration. So I'm getting that person. I think the important thing is to document how people around.
Out of the country, what is expected of you? Not just being a member of ACPN. Now, if you are not practicing, you have a privacy. You may not necessarily pay ACPN. But whether you are out of the country or not, your name needs to be retained in the register as a pharmacist. So from wherever you are, you pay PCN dues. After PCN dues. And now, because there's a clause that PCN needs clearance from PSN. So what happens is that you don't have to pay for ACPN. You pay the PSN dues and then you pay the administrative dues for you to get the clearance to obtain the PCN dues. So that is what happens.
Thank you very much. And there's no representative of PSN.
Yes, sir.
Yes, that should have covered.
It's online. I don't know. It's just find out. It's pharmacist.
Let's find out how much is the PSN for such
The administrative
just 10,000.
Yes. They pay the normal PSN plus administrative 10,000.
Should we say this question answer one of the questions we asked here? Bossy said other loss of membership. That's section 3, person codes, I don't know what it says, under loss of membership section. Members who don't pay fees in a year will at the point of renewal of practicing license pay the backlog with a fine of 50%. That's what the person is saying. He's trying to quote the law. Now say this is his question. What if I lost my job in community pharmacy and secure another in industry in 3 years time? Return back to community pharmacy, maybe after 2 years in the industry. So what happens?
I think that you should inform the body that this is what has happened to him. So that way there is a refund without.
Somebody have.
Yes, please. Actually, I need more clarification on your answer. Now, we're saying the pharmacist is not practicing Nigeria. The pharmacist has their way of the country for X number of years. That we those X number of years and find a way that pharmacists must retain this one in the Nigerian space, PCN-wise. So, and frankly speaking, the materiality of the amount we pay is small. So most pharmacists don't sell it. For one of the other leg, I'm just getting to say now is PSN dues, then admin dues. Now admin dues, the 10,000 is one off. No, it's every year. Then we're now looking at the PSN dues. How much is this PSN dues? Is it the number one we all?
That is the number one we pay.
Unless I were here. Yes, sir.
Can you hear us?
Let other mute their microphone so that I'm able to hear what is being said. I've been following the program, but I can't actually understand the question. But maybe if it is repeated, I'll be able to answer. Please. Maybe
The question I asked.
yes.
The question I asked is as a result of some information we got this morning, and I had a problem digesting it. One, I learned now that a pharmacist who is outside the country, to retain his or her name with PCN, has to pay 10,000 naira administrative fee annually. That same pharmacist, of course, is required to pay the PCN annual dues. That's understandable. But saying that same pharmacist has to now pay PCN dues. Sorry, PSN dues. And I can't relate with why that pharmacist must do this other payment. So I need to be clear on it. That's why we are doing and why we're doing this.
Okay, I can't really hear what you have said, but let me just respond to what I think I had. Hello. What is being done now? Okay, I hope everybody is hearing me.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. I think what is being done now is to retain your name, even if you are in the diaspora or maybe outside the country. To retain your name, you have to actually pay PCN dues every year. And because PCN dues is also, part of the administrative issue that is being done in terms of that registration, is that it has to actually pass through a state. It has to, so if they decide, but the good thing about it, let me even say this, is that like now in Lagos State, there are so many of our members that are actually outside the country and they pay their dues. And what that actually translates to is that they are bona fide, or we will say financial members of PSN, such that they can enjoy any, they can enjoy anything any member that is even in this country is enjoying. Like in terms of if they are, and recently you will notice, unfortunately, hello. Yes. Okay. You will notice that recently, unfortunately, some members, they died. And there is also in Lagos State what we called laws, that is Life Assurance Welfare Scheme. You may not know, so many of our members, unfortunately, because I call it unfortunately because we lost them, their family members have had to be paid 1 million naira. And so I will enjoy, so as not to continue because of the audio, is that I will enjoy every member to continue to pay all the dues. In fact, the dues, if you translate it to whatever dollar or whatever foreign currency we are talking about, we actually say more, that I don't think anybody in the diaspora should have any problem paying. So if it is a member in Nigeria that is complaining about dues, I may even try to understand because of the hard times. But for somebody in diaspora, I don't think that person should complain about this, because it actually retain your name even as a member of Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria Lagos State branch, and in extension of Nigeria. I think I hope that satisfies the question. Yeah.
Yes. Yes, but can we find out how much are they supposed to pay?
It's just depending on them. It just the minimum is 10,000. That's it. The minimum is just here on a lighter mode. One of the things, you see, when I was just thinking about this question recently, and even it's an ongoing exercise, the Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria is planning to confer fellowship, that is FPSN, on members. You see, one of the criteria is that you must be, some of those people that are in diaspora that wants to start, they don't want to now have FPSN. Some of them that are actually doing also very well there. Well, one of the criteria is that they must belong to a state branch. So if somebody has not been paying dues, he will not also be able to enjoy such privileges. So, and even on the issue of all these emblem and all those things, you see, most of the time, it has also to do with your, being a financial member. So if you are coming from abroad now, and you have not been a financial member of maybe PSN or ACPN, it will be difficult for PSN and I know ACPN to start signing form for emblem and so many other privileges that such a person will want to enjoy. So I just think it is not, like I said earlier, if it is somebody that is here that is complaining about dues, I may quite really understand because of the hard times in Nigeria now, but not for somebody in the diaspora. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. And to move at a very fast pace, there's another question there. Why are emblems having different shapes and sizes? Is there supposed to be a uniform standard?
Yes, okay. Let me answer. Like it is said that the emblem is the property of PSN. Actually, not PSN Lagos, but PSN National. But in time past, some of the times what we see is that there are fake emblems. If it is emblems that is, issued out by ACPN, because I'm part of also ACPN, we have tried to make sure that it is uniform. In fact, recently, they wanted to start producing the original one that, because if I go down memory lane, it was Prince Julius Adeluyi, Julie, that actually, registered this emblem as an intellectual property of PSN. So the original that time is not what people are using now. Recently, they wanted to go back to what it was. But be it as it is, I think it's also an AGM issue, PSN and ACPN, because it is ACPN cannot just take decisions to start changing emblems. It has to also go through the PSN because it is incorporated on behalf by PSN, and ACPN National is administering it. Let me just clarify because of so many questions that may come. What PSN Lagos just do is that after my Ogadia, Secretary Charles and Chairman Ekato, they are the ones that will scrutinize the forms. They are the ones that will do like know your customer, know the person, the person that is going to collect the emblem. It is when they have signed and they have done all the due diligence that PSN Lagos signed. So PSN Lagos will not sign any emblem form that Secretary Charles and Chairman Ekato have not signed. So we leave every due diligence, all the protocols that is necessary for ACPN, because they are the one that actually know the every one of us that are members of ACPN. So it is when they have done all those due diligence, we in PSN, we just append our signature based on what they have done. That is what happened. And Secretary Ogashas will bear me witness.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Before you go, there's another question here concerning PSN also. But both ACPN and PSN should answer it. Someone is saying, I am not happy with the exorbitant bills we do receive, or we have to pay every year in order to do our license. So that's questions from a member. I believe the amount we do pay here is too much, and I also think it's also much. So I don't know. Is there anything that can still be done to that?
The current dues, okay, the current dues that is being paid, 10,000 plus 3,000, that is the welfare stroke life assurance welfare scheme, making it 13,000 for PSN Lagos. That dues, the last time we started paying that 10,000 was about 15 years ago. So our dues have not changed since 15 years. Lagos PSN dues, go and check. In the last 15 years, Lagos PSN dues have not changed. Anything we do in that secretariat, we do not, unlike what happened in other states, you know, let me give you, there is a state that their PSN due is 25,000. But you see, Lagos State still maintains, you know, why some of us don't know some of the things that we do for some of our members that needed help is that we don't publicize it, because so many times there are unfortunate incidents, like permit me to just mention what happened to one of our own, the son of that pharmacist in Igbobi. You people may not have known what we have done, because you know it's not right. These are unfortunate things that we, you know, it's not good to start publicizing. We gave this person this, we gave this person that, because they are not things that one is happy about. But those are some of the things that, you know, we use some of these deals to do. I only pray that none of us will be in some of these unfortunate incidences. You will have known that we try as much as possible to help our members. And we have not changed dues in the last 15 years.
I think the issue here is that maybe the member asking this question is that because we don't get a direct benefit. I can say for the past maybe 10 years, I've been paying this same fee for the past 10 years, and I don't think maybe I have benefited something directly from PSN Lagos. Okay. So I don't know if you can allow some of those things that you normally give 10% or 20% in a year benefit apart from this charity giving.
No, let me, some of these also, I only mention welfare. Some of these things are also for some of the money are used for advocacy. Let me tell you something. What of all, I know most of you are, but if you are not, I will advise you, if you don't insure your pharmacy, if you don't insure most of, it's good that we pay, get insurance policies. Be it as it is very, very good. But I just want to ask those of us that have been paying insurance policy for the, maybe no matter how, but if you don't have any problem, do you think the insurance company, do they, do they, the premium that you have paid, some of these things that some of us are, I wish most of some of these things, some of us comes to meeting. Most of the people that ask some of these questions, I'm very sorry to say, are those people that don't come to meetings. Because if you come to meetings, you will know that so many things that this money is being used to do. All the times that you will see that we go on inspection, on monitoring, on all those things. You don't go on those things without spending money. You know why most of the time all these people, better medicine dealers, if you know how much they they tax themselves. So if you know how much they pay, so as to make sure that they don't have problem in their practice, you will see that what PSN Lagos is charging is peanut. And ditto for ACPN Lagos. ACPN Lagos, PSN Lagos, we are trying our best to make sure that we have a very good practice environment. And a lot of things, I cannot tell you some of the things that also go on behind. I cannot say it in a public forum, because if you know some of the advocacy that we have had to engage in, if you know in Nigeria, let me be very frank with you. In Nigeria, nothing goes for nothing. Police will not follow you to go on enforcement if there is nothing on the table. Civil defense will not follow you. All these things cost a lot of money. That's why some people say, better medicine still dealer, they are doing this. Do you know how much they pay? And authoritatively, I can give you figures. They pay more than the 10,000 naira that we are paying as dues.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. But one more. The lady pharmacist payment we make, what's the benefit of the lady pharmacist? Every year. So as a pharmacist, you are entitled to be part of it. There are a number of us that get injected during that screening, and they are grateful for it. So if you are paying for your house dues, you are entitled to benefit from that. Apart from the minor screenings that we do, they give you reference letters to go and do mammogram. You go and do pap smear, depending on your age. You go for eye tests. Many things, but a lot of us don't know because we don't come for meetings and we don't actually know that these things exist. And the number of us on the platform as we speak these things, we also do a lot of outreach. We do school and moral health campaign at the beginning of the year where we go to secondary schools. We donate things to those schools. We do mentorship program for them, counseling, different things. So there are lots of benefits in paying out. If you don't pay those, you will not be able to do those things. That's just the truth. Thank you very much, Famoi. But some people still make this payment, and some of these things you are saying, they are very new to me. Yes.
There is no awareness.
Okay, talking about the reference letter for mammogram and pap smear, is there any discount, or you have to pay?
It's free.
Oh.
Anytime.
This is not really a question, but I'm thinking it will help us if apps, ACPN, PSN gives us their schedule of activities, highlight what we gain to benefit by paying one. And then I know that a lot of us don't attend maybe the annual AGM and all that, but it would be good, even if it's quarterly, we can receive by mail. How much, at least it makes sense, how much dues have been received, how much has been used for so and so activities, advocacy, blah, blah, blah. That way, I think it's value. Everybody knows that, okay, you are using this money for something that benefits us. It's just like blinking in the dark. If we are not aware, we will just keep talking. Like they say, if the purpose of something is not known, abuse is inevitable. So that is what we are saying. What are we paying for? So but we are not aware.
Let's not be around. The thing I would say is that why many members are not seeing either any benefit, but it's simply because they are not attending it. You see, I stand to say this, and I stand to correct it. Let me say something. You see, you are talking about, you want to know the breakdown of how to attend. That's if you attend each year, you get this. If you attend meetings, which is bi-monthly, you are getting constant information of all updates on what you need to. But if we say that we only just give you the breakdown of all these things at the end, then you go back to your pharmacy. It's not your money that is moving the association, but it is your involvement in the activities of the association that makes the association. So please, let's attend meetings and let's involve, not only attend meetings, involve. Come along, participate, contest, be involved in it, then you can also get the benefits that you are looking out for.
Let me contribute also in support of what the secretary has said. The lecture we had this morning says teamwork can make the dream work. And they demonstrated it with a group of people going the canoe, where there are pairs of 10 going in the same direction, while the leader is at the back looking forward, while the other person was there drumming. So if there is no teamwork, how will the teamwork come? By attending meetings. In the meeting, I will have to confess, I don't attend. But I totally agree with their viewpoint that if you don't attend, for example, if you attend AGM, you don't have your money at the meeting, so you can credit any expenses or any cost that has been incurred. And you can go even home with a copy of the listing. And then you can go for example, the PSN tool that you say is expensive. If you can lobby at the meeting, lobby members, and you can bring out that thing, because the PSN is belongs to all of us. It's not only the executive that has PSN. If members collectively agree that this is what we want, this is the PSN doesn't have any other choice to follow that direction. So, meetings.
from this lecture we had today, teamwork made the dream work. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I believe most of the next question says, the next part of the ACPN bylaw that says another professional should not practice with premises. We are in the era of collaboration, so how do we reconcile this? Another should not practice in your premise.
Yes, it's in the bylaw.
It's not an ACPN, it's the code of ethics from the Pharmacy Council. So it is not that we are the one that created it. You can't have a pharmacy. For example, let me cite an example of METTA, which we are still having issue. Even then, those that they need to reverse that practice they are doing. That is not something they are giving them to this and yet to sign it because until PSN, they go by what PSN said. We are not the one that said it, it's what PSN said. PSN said there has to be a boundary. You can and then have a clinic inside the pharmacy. Even the lab, they have it, and then maybe outside the pharmacy, but not in the same door. It's not inside the pharmacy premises. There has to be a demarcation, a differentiation.
Is it within, let's say, the square meters?
Sorry, I said doctor, not net express.
Yeah, so not inside.
Yes.
Not inside.
You understand? You have to be a demarcation.
Look at this big box.
Yes.
I'm just saying 80 square meters. And then the pharmacy is taking stipulated 10 square meters. So this other 50, if the methodologies or implementation is going to practice there,
they won't use the same law. I'm looking to Julie Pharmacy. Julie has a lab. It's not inside Julie Pharmacy lab. Okay.
They're not the same.
So they have a different law. It's not the same law that they use to enter the pharmacy. So they demarcated it that this is Tamade Pharmacy. This is the lab. They are different.
So you're saying that the clinic can be beside the pharmacy. I wish somebody in PIC can. Exactly.
No, for that, I'm talking about that, but for the clinic, no. You say no. Say no.
Why not?
You know, the pharmacy council will not even cite your premises if you are closer to the hospital.
Okay, what if they come later?
No, in the clinic, you know, they are not one, you are already there. So, but they can't cite a new premises if there is a clinic. Yes.
Okay.
But
We want to find out.
And you know we can change it and 10 PSN national
Exactly.
and 10 PSN national game. That is where you can change that rule.
Okay.
But we can't change the rules. But only can be changed at the PSN national conference.
Oh, okay, I have a question. What obtains, because one of our objectives is to have best global practices. What obtains abroad? What obtains in US? What obtains in UK? Are they allowed? Are these rules just in Nigeria? Is it? Exactly. So, like you said, let's move. Let's attend AGM. Let's bring these things out.
It's just in Nigeria, please. It's just in Nigeria.
For example,
in the UK, a pharmacy, a retail pharmacy can be in a clinic.
I think there are over 300,000 that we need to pay for a 15-ton truck to destroy the drug that we have bought with money that has expired over us. But we are still going to pay to destroy it. But you know, we are trying to find out that it is not right. But in order for us to be able to do that, we need to find out what is being done in other places. Then we cannot table it at the ACPN National Conference so that this thing about it is a law by NAFDAC. And when we are trying to find out, they made us also know that wherever the NAFDAC is going to destroy that thing, they also pay for that land and all those things. So that's why we are to incur that cost. But if it is not being done, even in Ghana or in South Africa, but we need an evidence to prove that before we can able to take that to NAFDAC. But that is the law, and we have to abide by it.
Exactly.
I also think we can make our own mistakes. I mean, people can look up to us. I mustn't see how it's done. I think we know you and I know it's wrong. I know where I was working before. In 10 years ago. We built over 2 million. So the first time it was offensive. It was very offensive. It is wrong for you to tell me that all these dues were paid. What are we doing it for? So for some things, we shouldn't complain. We should know what is right to do and pursue it.
Exactly.
Well, I quite agree with you, but one thing I'm saying is that we have tabled that before NAFDAC, even when we are doing. But they will also tell you that they have the reason why they are charging that. You are not even paying up to what they will pay for that. That they only ask you to pay something of that. But the truth is, if you don't have how it's being done elsewhere, they will still tell you that that's the way it's being done. That's Nigeria for you.
Okay, so we will have to find out how it is being done. Okay, I'm hoping that an advocacy group will come out from this meeting with all these points that we're saying, so that we can move people to attend the next stage here.
I think the next question here is for the ACPN. In a situation where both ACPN chairman and vice chairman were not available for any of our meetings, how then do we form a quorum to start the meeting? That's
They can do on that.
well, this is from a member. I don't know, maybe okay, in summary, the meeting will be rescheduled.
Our bylaws supposed to form a quorum is the chairman and 3 executive members, and then from 6 zones, just remember from 6 zones, form a quorum. It's clearly stated in there. So it's chairman and 2 or 3 executive members.
Okay, this person, should I say, is making a suggestion to the bylaw that ACPN executive should not be allowed to pick a chairman for Board of Trustees committee. The BOT committee members should be allowed to choose their chairman themselves. So I don't know how you can, if that is possible, or how you are going to address that.
Noted.
He said noted.
You can't say much. Okay, it's a suggestion.
Yes, the person just not a question.
All right.
Then from the chat group, for going back to the Alps, someone said, I haven't received notice of meetings and I'm not on their chat group, but I pay my dues. Please kindly add up members so people can be involved and benefit.
We'll take it to the household, then we'll see how we can get more numbers and then add to the second platform that we have.
Let me also have the zones actually not doing their best enough. Why did I say that? We have given the zone the power that before any member can get registered or get their clearance, they must go through the zone. While they were coming to look in the zone to get the clearance, they don't come for your meetings and you don't find them for not coming for the meetings. We have said it in the bylaw that at least they must attend 50% of the meetings. So if they're not attending 50% of the meeting, why are you now then just giving their clearance without you not finding them so that they know that it's not just their money you want, you need them being persuaded? Because if they come and they have their details, while we are adding up these numbers, we got all the information we need through members that were coming from the zones. So that means if they have come to us to get their clearance, there is no way they will not be added in the account. That means the 4 corners, that's why they are not in the account. So it's the zone that has the volume, because we are giving the power that everybody, before they can come through us, they come through the zone.
Some people are not coming to zone. Okay.
How do they follow up on what? If everybody comes to the meeting, who stayed at house?
So that's what the second one said.
We do not tell you that you must make up our meeting is bi-monthly. That is just time to hear. We don't tell you must attend us. Just to the year before.
On that day,
so that day that you miss, you know, we say that yourself will not.
Can't have that come that day. You give us not too much of very much. When we are coming to it.
That's not an excuse.
Okay, it's not an excuse. Okay, that is it.
So that means that if maybe your son needs attention, you say because of that, you will not go to attend to your son's program because you want to yes. So I mean, fair enough. You say you must.
Thank you. Okay, I think.
Thank you very much for the wonderful contribution and the question from those participating online and those present here. I don't know if there's still any other question to ask, but maybe if there will be any, you can still pass it down. But on the final note, we want to take maybe what is your final take in all what we have discussed so far about the bylaw, just to wrap up all what has been said. So let me start from my PRO here.
No. Okay, so I've just said that attend meetings. Like he has rightly said, teamwork makes the dream work, and I like that. I've heard it before, but it's hitting home with me today again. If we come together, if there are anything that you want us to work on, we work on it together. It will only be the EXCO saying, okay, let us do this. But we have appointed us there to do something for you or for a particular reason, and that reason must be accomplished. And we cannot do that without seeing you supporting us to do all these things. So for me, I would say make sure you attend meetings and let your voices be heard. Thank you.
Thank you. Treasurer.
Okay.
The treasurer.
Yeah, thank you very much. I would just want to add by encouraging all of us as much as possible to get involved, and let's engage our system. Let's engage the society, let's engage the association. The much we get out of the system is directly dependent on how much we're involved. If we're not aware of what's going on, it will not be far from the fact that we're also not involved. Let's dissociate ourselves from people that believe it's what about they are doing. So we're all doing together. There's nothing anybody is doing anywhere like going to be in any way better than what we can all do together. Together we're much better. Together we are stronger. And then I also want to encourage us to begin to challenge ourselves to build structures for our organizations, for our pharmacies. Don't let deceive ourselves that it's all about us. That when we are not there, nothing moves. Whether we like it or not, one day you're going to be out of that place. You are going to be out of that place. So let's begin to create structures. You can have a locum, you can have a backup. When you're not available, somebody is there to run. Why? Because there is so much happening outside the four walls of that 30 square meters about that profession. And that's why non-pharmacists are taking charge of what rightfully belongs to us. So we need to be able to free ourselves, to be able to come outside, make better impact, collaborate more, and make more impacts on not only the society, I mean the communities where we operate, but even our associations to make it stronger. When we're not involved, we can't complain. Let's attend meetings. Let's be part of AGM. Let's move motions. Let's influence people. we can change a lot of things that we believe in. It's not so much about just changing, it's about positive change. A lot of ideas can come together and we can make a lot of things better for ourselves. So that's what I just want to add.
Thank you very much.
Before Farm Charles talks, let's recognize the presence of the Financial Secretary, Farm Rebecca Akawa.
I'm sorry, I keep it. Sorry.
It's okay.
Okay, so can I give my
Yes, please. Go ahead.
Okay, I think I must comment. So I think you're doing well because I'm learning something already that change is easier when you come from the grassroots. Yes, so what that means is everybody cannot attend the meeting, certain, but it's important that we also get feedback from people that attend the meeting. If in the zonal meeting, for example, if there was a bi-monthly meeting, probably a month before our meeting, it's important that you get information about what was discussed at that meeting so that everybody is carried along. Because I heard from Evelyn say that she wasn't aware that there was a welfare or a life assurance package. I wasn't aware initially as well until I became an executive and a zonal executive first. And I realized that some members, not some members, but because I wasn't attending the meetings, I didn't know what happened. When I became an executive, I realized that when we lose members, write letters, I would get the funds, get their checks to them. So there's 1 million from PSN Lagos, and there's 3 million from ACPN National, aside what the zone does. So it's important that we are going through that we do not need to go through. It's easier to go through them as a group. So when we have issues with local government, police harassment, it's much easier to actually handle these issues in numbers. So I commend you all for what you're doing. I
Thank you.
Okay, so to run everything up, I want to thank every one of you for keeping the flag flying. Okay, it's also my tune. You are doing well.
Thank you.
We all have the Bible. That's why we made it available for every member that have the Bible. You don't have the Bible, you have not passed through us to do your registration because we have to. So it's binding or not. So with that, you can able to know what is your right. And also, yes. I want us to know that emblem, we don't have any reason why you should not have the emblem. You have the new challenge. That's why you have someone like me there in the field. So let's know we are there to make sure everything is easy. That's why you have the zone. From the zone, it comes to the but once we get this thing in the right perspective, right order, then we don't have anything. So please, let's keep the fast. Let's attend the meeting. Let's get the right. We can't do it alone unless we make it.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Farm Charles. We also recognize the presence of Famowolabi Paul, who is with us online. Okay, so we also expect you to wrap up all that's been said for us, sir. Kindly unmute.
Okay, hello. I hope I'm on. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes?
Okay.
I'm on. Okay, let me continue. I hope you are hearing me.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I want to thank the coordinators and the coordinator of YESBA zone and all the members of YESBA zone for the privilege that you have given us to attend this meeting. I'm actually very happy with what YESBA is doing, not because not because I am at the meeting, but because it is, obvious and evidence that YESBA is one of the very active zone of ACPN. In rounding up, let me say this: zones were created so as to bring governance, in the amongst pharmacists to the grassroots. So I will encourage all members, to be part of their zones, to be very, very active. And when you are active at the zone, I will also express the same, that you should be very active also at ACPN. Some people are asking for the days even of meetings. Why I do not want to answer is this, is that it is expected as an active member that you should know the dates of your meetings. In fact, ACPN every year always, even when you come to ACPN meetings, or you are registered with ACPN, you are given the dates of the meeting throughout the year. Am I right, Oga Charles? Charles, am I right that immediately you register every year, you are given the dates of the meetings? So it is expected that we attend those meetings, and equally for PSN meetings. You see, when we call meetings, why you don't know what we are doing is that most of us don't come to meetings. If it is these are our other people, the patent medicine people, if you don't attend meetings, you are even fined, because they want you to not only pay your dues, they want you to be active. The same for us. We don't want you to just be paying your dues. We want you to be active members of the society. And it, because maybe you are even much more brilliant than most of than us. So you can, when you attend meetings, you will be able to give us quality suggestions. You may be able to even direct us what to do and what not to do. But when you don't attend meetings and you sit at your pharmacy, if others sit at their pharmacy, you don't know what will have happened to our profession. So I want to enjoin us that please, PSN, ACPN, the zones, it is for all of us. It is not anybody, because all of us at the end of the day have only one vote, and we are equally very important members. So please, I enjoin you, participate in your zone, participate in ACPN, participate in PSN. We are trying our best to make sure that our practice environment is very good, because if our practice environment is good, all these deals that we are talking about, we will not even complain, because if you are making 200,000 naira a day, you will not even complain to pay the money that we are calling dues. But it's because the practice environment in so many places are not good. That's why people are complaining about this, and we understand. So we are trying all our best to make sure that, because we too, we are involved. All of us, like I am a member of ACPN, all of us are trying to make sure that our practice environment is very, very good, so such that it is not going to be difficult for anybody to pay dues. I wish you all the best. Don't let me talk more than this. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. We are coming to the end of this discussion. And if there's any more questions, you can send it to us via our YESBA email. It is ACPN YESBA 2018@gmail.com. ACPN YESBA 2018@gmail.com. The same way you can follow us at ACPN YESBA on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter for further updates and information about the association, code of ethics, and other professional information. Thank you, everyone, for your time. Okay, so for the closing remark, we want to call on Zona Chairman, okay, Zona Coordinator for the closing remark.
All right, thank you very much, dear colleagues. It's been a great time. We know how much you need to do, you living your practice, attending to us or listening in or being present. We really appreciate it. We do not take it for granted. I will say that this is just the beginning. Next month, we will be meeting with PCN. It's an ongoing thing. It's something we'll be doing every month. We'll be meeting with PCN next, that's the Pharmacists Council of Nigeria. We'll be hearing from them about the ethics, what is expected, and we are meant to dialogue with them. What are issues we have with the law? Why are we finding it difficult to be compliant? Whatever grievances we have, it's an opportunity for us to speak with them. And so I want to encourage you, please spread the news, prepare to be there, and prepare for a change. Enough of rhetoric, enough of talking. Talk is cheap. We need to arise and do something. As we leave this place, we need to make up our mind to attend meetings. We need to make up our mind to be active. We need to make up our mind to build our profession. Nobody is going to do it for us. We are the ones that will do it. The Yoruba say, Allah to say, no one is going to do it for us. So what it means is that it's you that is going to do what you need to do. It starts from you. I'm not a member of APC, but I will still say that the change must begin with you. Thank you very much.